Details on Charlie Pilkington tonight at 11.
The following program is an NBC special presentation.
Welcome to the NBC All-Star Hour. Tonight, the stars of your favorite NBC series are having a fun-filled celebration to welcome the new shows to the NBC family. With special performances by Nell Carter, Alfonso Ribeiro, and the dazzling Women of NBC.
I'm Michael J. Fox of Family Ties.
I'm Betty Thomas of Hill Street Blues.
Tonight we'll be functioning as your host behind the scenes at the NBC All-Star Hour in this very special place known as the Green Room.
All right, here it is. These are all the stars. This is where they congregate, they eat, relax. They might even rehearse before they go back on stage.
Yeah, we'll get a chance to get inside, in-depth, and intimate with some of the top NBC stars. Trying to give you a glimpse at the stories behind the celebrities.
Right, probing,
Prodding.
searching.
Seeking.
You get the picture.
I think the show's starting.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Landon.
Thank you very, very much. I'd like to tell you about my show. It's called Highway to Heaven, and in it I play the part of an angel.
Hold it. Angel, Highway to Heaven? You're getting into my territory, kid.
Who is that? It sounds like George Burns.
Yeah, he does sound like me. Now, what's this Highway to Heaven business?
Well, it's about an angel named Jonathan who comes to Earth and tries to show people that there's a lot of good in this world. Let me show you.
Look, I apologize for my friend. He's had a little too much to drink. He didn't mean anything.
Let him apologize.
For what, Hopalong? Let's take it outside, boys.
2 points. Here it is. The OK Corral Hoot, and I'm Doc Holliday. Oh. Hey, that's enough. Leave him alone.
I turned the other cheek.
Well, what'd you think?
On a heavenly scale of 10, I'll give it a 9. Now I'll make that a 10. I'm in a good mood today.
Hey, thanks for dropping by.
I was going to stick around anyway. I want to keep an eye on that George Burns special right after this show. He's a very close personal friend of mine. And of course, you are too, Michael.
Well, thank you, big guy.
Me with one of the most dazzling beauties in Hollywood, Erin Gray. Erin, could you please, would you give some of your beauty secrets to the women at home?
Oh, aren't you sweet? I'd be glad to. Now, if you're tall, especially a tall blonde, never wear anything strapless. And especially nothing sleeveless with sequins on it. But if you must, then you make sure that it has a nice, tight, tailored waist and hip line. And for God's sakes, whatever you do, don't ever wear one of those just one earring, sparkly drop earring, you know.
Thank you, Erin.
Oh, you're welcome.
Really?
My pleasure.
Oh, thank you. Wow. That was great.
Ladies and gentlemen, the stars of Riptide, Terry King, Joe Penny, Tom Bray, and their newest cast member, Ken Olak.
We're going to introduce a new show starring Linda Carter and Lonnie Anderson for you.
2 incredibly beautiful ladies.
And intelligent, too.
Now, their program depicts an area that was once exclusively a male enclave, that of Detective. Now, Lonnie and Linda play 2 bright, clever, and resourceful women who prove what women can really do when they put their minds together.
What a pair.
Well, you can say that again.
You know what I like best about this show?
No, what?
Well, I like it because they look so great.
I like it because it's less chauvinistic.
Looks great.
Less chauvinistic.
Lonnie Anderson.
Linda Carter.
Partners in crime.
Linda and Lonnie are in San Francisco filming their show.
Yeah, so we've just sort of agreed to fill in for them. Yeah. Can we see the cue cards, please?
You know, Lonnie, I've wanted to do a show with you ever since you were that curvaceous secretary on WKRP.
Yeah, and I don't have to tell you what a thrill it is to be with Wonder Woman herself.
You know, in Partners in Crime, we were both married to the same man.
Well, yeah, but not at the same time, of course.
No. And when he was murdered, we took over his detective agency, so now we're chasing murderers. And I guess this comes as no surprise. You know, men are always chasing us.
Yeah, for reasons which I guess are all too obvious.
Come on, partner.
Yeah, let's go find those Riptide guys.
Ooh, yeah.
Hi, I'm here with Conrad Bain, star of Different Strokes. Conrad, there was a question I have got to ask you. Now, here you are. You're a successful Broadway actor. You never really gave much thought to a television career. All of a sudden, Norman Lear spots you and casts you in the pivotal role of B. Arthur's neighbor in Maude, a show that ran for 6 glorious years. Coincidentally, the same number of years your current show, Different Strokes, has been on. Now, in Different Strokes, you play opposite the very popular and talented Gary Coleman, a formidable task, which you rise to with seeming ease. Not unlike the gymnasts we all thrilled to in recent Olympic competition, who made the pommel horse seem less an apparatus than an extension of themselves. Now, that leads me to the question that I've been hinting at all along, Conrad. How do you manage to make so real and credible a father-son relationship between people of different backgrounds, different races, different religions? Which is a silly question. I know the answer to it, and probably shouldn't have asked it in the first place. This is Michael J. Fox. I've been talking to Conrad Bain. Thank you for sharing that with us, Conrad.
And now some thoughts about women on TV from the ladies of NBC.
On old TV, it used to be the husband would leave, kiss her cheek on the way, then he'd go to his job making money. At night he returned, said, "Hi, honey, I'm home," and we played the part of honey. The songs, of course, reflected the times, and the times, of course, have changed. Honey got out of the kitchen, and the music got rearranged. She was hard for the money, so hard for the money. She was hard for the money, so you better treat her right. They work real hard, their feet are on the ground. They don't let it slide, there ain't no fooling around. No, they look so good, and when you see that job, crank up the season of this and that. Sing out for the girls, the girls of NBC. Sing out for the ladies, the ladies of TV. Someone that you'll never know, someone that will steal the show. Sing out for the girls.
That works.
So hard for the money. I can handle it. She was hard for the money, so you better treat her right.
What you talking about, lady?
She was hard for
Time for the deal.
Can't mess with these ladies.
I'm sort of a workaholic myself.
Sing out for the girls, the girls of NBC.
back with Bill Cosby, Ted Danson, and David Hasselhoff.
It's the president. At AT&T, we never know how important any call will be.
Mr. Ryan, it's the chairman.
That's why every product AT&T makes, every business system,
It's MGM.
every inch in the millions of miles of our long-distance network,
It's Rome.
and every single technical innovation is made to handle every call
It's Bobby.
as if it were the most important call in the world.
Hi.
AT&T. We're reaching out in new directions.
Calcan has done it again and again with two great new dinners. New chopped chicken dinner and new chopped meaty combo, a delicious combination of chicken, beef, and liver. Your dog gets high-quality meat, plus all the vitamins and minerals he needs for all stages of his life. New chopped chicken dinner and new chopped meaty combo. Calcan, recommended by top breeders and named the official feeder of the American Kennel Club Centennial Dog Show.
Good evening and welcome to the NBC All-Star Hour.
I'm proud to be a part of this great NBC family with my new show, The Cosby Show, which will premiere September 20th, 3 days from now.
Cliff, why do we have four...
Now, all of us in the NBC family will be facing heavy competition this season, so I said to myself, what can I, one man, do to get the people across this great land of ours to watch these fine new shows? Then one night, it came to me in a dream. I am now going to read from the NBC station directory the list of 211 stations across this great land of ours where each of these new shows can be seen.
Isn't he terrific? Way to go, Bill Baby. Boy, I pity the poor sucker that's got to follow him.
On stage, please, Mr. Danson.
Of course, if anyone can do it, you can. Give me a smash.
That's what they told the great Sardonian Lola.
Who are they?
I rest my case.
Reed in Miami, Florida. WDSU. New Orleans, Louisiana, and WNBC, New York.
And now, please welcome Ted Danson of Cheers and Justine Bateman of Family Ties.
Good evening. We're here tonight to celebrate the start of a new season here on NBC. Right, Justine? Hello?
Huh? Oh, sorry. It's really not like me. But frankly, I'm speechless.
My kind of girl.
No, really, I'm just so overwhelmed to be on the same stage with a legend like you.
Yeah. Come on. I'm not a legend.
Fred, you're a legend, really.
Ted. No, I'm just another guy on another show.
Well, if you're not a legend, you're certainly a comer, and I'm still excited anyway.
Actually, I do consider myself a little bit more than a comer.
You know why I'm excited?
You know, I've done a couple of films. I've been on a few movies of the week. Right now, my agent's negotiating one of the biggest
I'm
deals.
excited because I get to introduce my own brother, who used to be on Silver Spoons, and now he has his own show.
Ah,
You want to talk about legends? My brother's got a good shot at becoming a legend.
like me?
Bigger. Go ahead, introduce him.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the lead of the new NBC comedy series, It's Your Move,
Soon to be a possible legend, my brother.
Jason Bateman.
Danson, let's send him on our way. With a big round of applause. Wait. On his way.
Oh, before I forget, I have an announcement to make. Will the owner of an illegally parked green 82 Toyota with the personalized license plate
Justine, please move it before it gets towed away. That's my car. So let's hear from my sister and Ted Danson. Good evening. I'm going to show you some scenes from It's Your Move. And if I may be so modest, frankly, you're going to laugh. Okay, guys in the booth, hit it. My mother's insane. I just thought you ought to know. You may be letting yourself in for a lot of grief. Okay, let me level with you. My mother's got a boyfriend, and she's just using you to make him jealous. She's just trying to become Mrs. Mort Stumpelrut.
The Mort Stumpelrut of Stumpelrut Lumberyards? The guy who does his own commercials? A woman is just a woman, but you can build things with wood?
So he has an irrational love of wood, but my mother cares for him deeply. Well, Mom just got off the phone with Mort. He's history.
Hey, you must be Julie. I've heard so much about you.
Hey, then you must have been in the men's room at the train station lately. Now, at this time, I would be remiss if I didn't introduce some of the other people who helped make this fine show into the superb show that it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Karen Kay, who plays my mother. David Garrison plays my mother's boyfriend. Trisha Katz plays my sister. And Adam Sadowski plays my right-hand man, Eli.
I'm so glad to be back on the show again with you guys. I'm thinking of redesigning a whole new onboard computer for the car.
How's it going to sound?
There's a new warning signal, European style.
You mean like doo-doo-doo-doo-doo? Why didn't you put in an electronic warning signal like whoop, whoop,
That's great. How about a new homing device going?
Bartender, whatever they're having, I'll have a double.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Nightport, Selma Diamond, and from Remington Steel, Doris Roberts.
We're here to introduce a show that takes place in the most wonderful resort in the world, Miami. Land of Papatone and corned beef. Mink coats, cha-cha lessons, the Jackie Gleason show.
It's been canceled.
Canceled?
Better him than us.
This is a show about sitting on the beach.
No, Selma, honey. No. This show is not called Miami Nice. This is called Miami Vice.
Doris, don't do this
No,
to me.
it's all right. Don't worry.
I'm in no condition for fooling around.
It's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the stars of Miami Vice, the gorgeous Don Johnson and the gorgeous Philip Michael Thomas. They've got to stand right next to me and tell you about what this show's about.
Well, let's see. It's about me. I'm an ex-football player who's a Miami undercover cop. I live on a boat, and I spend most of my waking hours tracking down drug dealers.
Mamma mia. That's Italian for oy vey.
And to translate that, she means you're terrific. Now, you talk.
It's about a tough New York cop, yours truly, who diligently and expertly sets out to rid Miami of its entire criminal element.
Woo! Well, you two should get together.
We do.
Stop the party for duty, sir!
I guess I asked for that one, huh?
No, you didn't, man. That was totally out of line.
Wouldn't happen to have any ice on this bucket, would you?
Down below. Help yourself.
Hey! I don't even like alligator shoes!
Do me a favor, will you? Feed old Elvis some breakfast for me.
Hey! Plug it!
Do you believe I didn't see one of my friends?
and order a single, you get more beef than the Whopper or the Big Mac. At Wendy's, you never have to ask, where's the beef?
It's so smooth it won't skip or drag. It won't even scratch this delicate surface. This is the new Papermate AccuPoint roller pen. The AccuPoint has a stainless steel point and metal rolling ball for remarkably smooth fine point writing. Now, if that sounds impressive, wait till you see what it can do on a far more demanding surface, like paper. The new Papermate AccuPoint. And now the pencil that's always sharp, the new Papermate Sharpwriter pencil.
Aren't you glad to know you'll be your best today? Aren't you glad there's dials to make you feel that way? Aren't you glad for being together? Aren't you glad when people smile? Aren't you glad you use dial? Aren't you glad you use dial? Aren't you glad you use dial?
Thinking about a new car? And check out 1985's Car of the Year. This year, Kit has more amazing features and more incredible powers than ever. And September 30th, you can see them all. I can't wait. If you can't wait, call 1-900-210-KITT and find out more. Michael?
Easy, buddy. Friday, Dean Martin roasts Mr. T.
Better known as the Incredible Hulk.
An all-star cast tees off on Mr. T on Dean Martin's Celebrity Roast.
Then Jack Nicholson is torn between a wife who wants everything and a sensuous woman willing to give anything. But the price could be his life. On The Border, Friday.
Ladies and gentlemen, the stars of Silver Spoon, Ricky Schroeder, Aaron Gray, and Joel Higgins.
I'd just like to remind you all that Gimme Break has been moved into our old time slot. And I don't want anyone confusing me with Nell Carter.
She's taller.
Well, and she sings better.
This year's Silver Spoon is going to be on a new day and a new time.
Ah, but that's not the only thing that's changed. We've added new talent.
Right. You've heard that I've learned to talk backwards? See Silver Spoon starring Ricky Schroeder, 7 at Sundays, 6 Central.
Wait a minute, buddy, that's not backwards.
Oh, yes, it was. Original, Essential 6, 7 at Sunday, Schroeder, Ricky, starring Spoon Silver, see?
No, Ricky, we're talking about new talent. He started on Broadway as a tap dance kid.
Yeah, and on television, he did that Pepsi commercial with Michael Jackson.
He's a great singer and a fabulous dancer. Please welcome Alfonso Rivera.
I wake up in a sweat, the faces in the mirror. You're telling me to come on home and dance, yeah. You disappear from my body's sun. Go into action. I hear your voice, you
Hey, Harry, how are you, pal?
Hey, listen, would you do me a favor? Sure. I got this idea. Ricky Schroeder has been hounding me all night to show him a trick. Now, I got an idea. You can help me out. It'll tie in with your practical joke show. The idea is, Ricky's going to ask me to do a trick. I'm going to offer to do the 3-second handcuff escape.
No, wait. Harry, everybody knows that.
I'm going to build it up real big.
Yeah.
Ed knows.
Yeah, but he's going to do it like no one knows except him.
Could ever do this trick. See, and I got these cuffs that have quick release buttons. See that little button there?
You don't think he's going to be fooled.
Oh, come on. He'll fall for this. He'll never expect you to...
We'll talk. How are you, Harry? It's nice to see you.
Hey, Ricky.
Harry. It's all right. Hey, Ricky. Nice to see you.
Harry, can you show me a trick?
Oh, yeah, Rick. You know, in fact, I thought of a trick that I know you're going to like. The 3-second handcuff escape. You ever seen it?
I know how to do that. The 3-second handcuff.
You know this trick?
Come on.
I consider that a challenge.
Start your clock.
All right.
What do you put the handcuff on him?
Okay,
oh, this is the old...
Here we go.
Oh, arm through the... Oh, I know that. You do this, right?
Okay, all right.
And you think we can't get...
Sure.
Get out. Rick,
all right.
fear not.
3 seconds.
All right, ready.
Starting now.
All right. One.
2.
2. 3. 2.5.
There's no release on this. Hey, wait a minute. There's no lip. There's no lip.
You said you knew how to...
See if there's a lip on here. There's a release button. There's a release.
And now please welcome Kim Fields from Facts of Life and Corey Michelson from Gimme a Break.
Tonight we have the distinct honor of introducing the new stars of the new show, Punky Brewster. Please welcome George Gaines and Soleil Moon Frye.
Soleil, it must really be terrific working with George. And George, you were so great in Tootsie.
That's what I heard.
You didn't see it?
He makes G-rated movies, and I'll go see them.
George, tell us about Punky Brewster.
What can I tell you? It's a marvelous experience. And Soleil is without question my favorite leading lady of all time.
Really?
Yes. And Dustin Hoffman is the second.
Let's watch some scenes from Punky Brewster. I'm here regarding the little girl that you called us about.
That's me.
Are you all right?
No, that was Henry. He's a real nice guy.
Punky, while we're looking for your mom, I'd like you to come with me to a place called Fenster Hall.
Hold it. Fenster Hall?
It's an emergency children's shelter where Punky can stay till we find her temporary home.
It's an orphanage. You promised no orphanages.
I cannot allow you to take Punky.
If I have to, I will return with a police officer who can and will arrest you for interfering with the execution of my duties.
Honey, I don't want you to go to jail. He's too old to eat bread and water. He needs prunes. Here, take me instead.
That was terrific. It sure was. I think before you're through, Punky Brewster's going to be a household name.
It's easier to say than Soleil Moon Frye.
We're here with Ed Begley, Jr. of St. Elsewhere.
Hi, Betty.
Ed, there's a couple of questions I've been dying to ask you. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, great. I really love your...
First of all, how many kids do you have? I know you have a wife.
Spend any time in a hospital, you know, preparing for your mom?
Yes, I spend a great deal of time with them and at the hospital.
Both. I would like to know, what would you do on your Sunday off?
Who else is on it?
Sunday off, I spend time with the kids and also with Cynthia Sykes and Nancy
Now,
Stafford.
if you could
We spend a lot
remember,
of
I
time
understand
together.
that the kids
I don't
are
want to
really
get in trouble
funny.
for this, though.
Now, what is the funniest thing the kids have done?
The
What
funny
would have been
thing...
your
5 or 6 favorite roles?
My favorite roles would be the in-laws and cat
Anything
people
funny.
and passing milk through the nose and swinging a cat by its tail. Or some of the... They dress up in Mommy's undergarments, too, but that's another story.
Okay. Well, Ed, we've been talking with Ed Begley, Jr. Thanks very much.
Please welcome the distinguished hosts of TV Bloopers and Practical Jokes, Dick Clark and Ed McMahon.
We're delighted to have been asked to introduce this next show. It's called Hunter, and it features Fred Dreyer and Stephanie Kramer. What are they? Police
They're
officers.
a team of police officers,
Right.
yes. You know, teamwork is something Dick and I know a lot about. We know what it's like. We know what it's like to work with another person. We do that closely all year long. That's the kind of team that Fred and Stephanie are in Hunter, as you're just about to see.
may quiet real well. I may keep you in there permanently.
Oh, will you look at what you're doing to my red dress? And will you watch my shoes, please?
Did you buy those, or did they jump out from an alley at you? Will you just get out there and get attacked like you're supposed to?
Where you going? Where you crazy woman? Get off me!
The name is Sergeant McCall.
Surprise?
Hey, wasn't that terrific?
Yeah, it's really. I think we should really give them a round of applause.
Don't applaud! Don't applaud! Ladies and gentlemen, the stars of Hunter, Fred Dryer, and Stephanie Kramer!
Hi. You know, Stephanie and I once got hooked up like that together for about a week.
Well, what was the answer?
Well, first it starts with the arraignment.
Yeah, and then if you're lucky, you'll make bail.
Yeah, and then it comes to preliminary hearings.
You two we had to run into.
We'll be right back with George Papard, Joe Penny, and Terry Keith.
A cleansing bar that can moisturize rather than dry your skin out? I think that's terrific. I love Dove.
We asked women across America to give up their ordinary soap and take the Dove 7-day test.
You know the way how silk feels smooth and good? Well, that's the way Dove makes my face feel.
Dove is 1/4 moisturizing cream. It can give you softer, smoother skin in 7 days.
After using Dove for 7 days, my face is very soft and very supple.
For softer, smoother skin, switch to Dove.
I'm just very, very impressed with Dove.
Out here, I'm the boss. But a few years ago, I felt foreign countries were telling me how much fuel I could have. Now I hear Phillips has geared up 2 super refineries for oil that's tough to work with. Stuff America has lots of, but refineries wouldn't mess with before. I can use any fuel, but I buy Phillips. They're helping us use American oil and be our own boss.
Fine products for you and your car from Phillips Petroleum, the performance company.
The NBC All-Star Hour will return in a moment.
Next, George Burns is going to teach Bob Hope and Catherine Bach, along with the Rams cheerleaders, how to live to be 100.
You tell me.
Next in Sneak Week. Next Monday, some men will do anything for love. Some women, anything for a price. William Shatner and Sybil Shepherd share the secrets of a married man.
You are incredible.
It's not the Atlantic, and it's not the Pacific. It was designed by nature, but made by man. It's the new home of Shamu and the killer whales of SeaWorld, the largest marine mammal complex ever built. Here, you'll witness man and killer whales perform as they never have before, in a show that's more exciting and entertaining than ever before. See the new Shamu celebration in the new Shamu Stadium at SeaWorld. Florida's biggest show just got bigger.
Orlando's money plan on News Center 2 tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ricky Schroeder, David Hasselhoff, and Todd Bridges.
We're here to tell you about a wonderfully exciting show called V for everybody in the entire family. But I want to hold off just a second because these guys are so enthusiastic, I want to give them their shot. Go for it, buddy.
Thank you very much, Dave. We certainly share your enthusiasm. V is a program that deals with human beings, the very real possibility of extraterrestrial life.
In today's world, it can be myopic to believe ours is the only intelligent life form on Earth.
Now, wait a minute. How about the spaceship? When it comes down, I mean, these guys eat human flesh, Ricky, human flesh. How about the 4 planes, you know, and how they want to take over the Earth? I mean, that's great stuff.
Well, why don't you join us in viewing these entertaining and enlightening scenes from V?
I'll destroy the rebels. The war is just beginning.
Is that frightening or what? You see those little babies in the basket? I think they're going to take over the Earth.
David, if I may remind you, if extraterrestrial life does actually exist, it would take them billions of light years to get to our solar system.
It's all very hypothetical.
Yeah, but if they left billions of years ago, they could be getting here right now.
The odds of that occurring are astronomical.
All right. Maybe you guys
guys are right. You guys are right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jane Bassett, June Chadwick, Jennifer Crook, Robert Englund, Faye Grant, Michael Ironside, Mark Singer, Lane Smith, Blair Tefton, Michael Wright, and Jeff Yates, the cast of V.
You see those slimy creatures with the forked tongues?
It's nothing. I see him every night.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Hill Street Blues, Barbara Barton, and from St. Elsewhere, William Daniels.
I am delighted to be here with you tonight, Barbara.
Thank you.
Because I am a great, great fan of Hill Street Blues.
Well, thank you, Bill. I mean, you know what? I've always wanted to do a role on St. Elsewhere.
Really?
Well, I always thought playing doctor was a lot of fun.
It is, but it has its drawbacks.
Yeah?
Yes, I actually have people stop me on the street and tell me their symptoms.
Well, what do you do?
Well, what can you do? I listen, I give them some advice, and I charge them for an office visit. What we're actually talking about here is the problem of being perceived as something you're not, which is the dramatic basis of the show that we're about to introduce.
Hot Pursuit is the story of a woman framed for a murder that she did not commit. With her husband's help, she escapes from prison, and together they set off to find the real killer to prove her innocence.
The show stars Carrie Keane, Eric Pierpoint, and the fabulous Dina Merrow.
Find her. Or find them before they find her.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the stars of Hot Pursuit, Carrie Keane and Eric Pierpoint. Boy, I have to tell you, you two really make a terrific team. I mean, I could almost feel the passion coming off the screen.
Yeah? You know, it's funny, Eric and I hadn't even met before we auditioned for these parts, and then we had to walk in and do this scene where we were madly in love.
Yeah, it's a tough business.
Oh, I'm here with Richard Mall, who you know as Bull Shannon from Night Court. Richard, you know, I saw your bio. It's right here, and I see that you've played so many roles. For instance, you played a bald, one-eyed mutant, an abominable snowman, a demonic wizard, a devil-worshipping monk, a backwoods defective moonshiner, a snake man, an ox man, an evil sorcerer, and a faceless creature with long, hairy, clawed fingers. My question is, Richard, why the faceless creature?
I wanted to show my range.
To deliver the formal welcome to all our new shows, It's Your Move, Highway to Heaven, Hunter, Miami Vice, V, Hot Pursuit, Punky Brewster, Partners in Crime, and The Cosby Show. Here is the star of the A-Team, Mr. George Papar.
Thank you. I know you'll join me in this, in our never-ending quest to bring quality to the still infant art of television. It is my profound pleasure as a member of the A-Team to present the National Broadcasting Company's Classical Theater Society. Composed of some of NBC's most prestigious actors, they are, in alphabetical order, Conrad Bain, Ed Begley Jr., William Daniels, Rene Enriquez, Aaron Gray, David Hasselhoff, Joe Higgins, John Hoyt, Terry King, Norman Lloyd, Edward Mulhare, and Joe Penny. We now present a reading of Dwardson's immortal The Golden Rooster, or, as it is more popularly known in English, Lo, the new season 'tis upon us.
Hark, said the dark stranger to all who would listen. I come to India to worship the magic golden rooster of Pankib. And none shall stop me till mine own eyes has gazed upon its golden eggs.
After an arduous journey, he came upon the sacred bird, guarded by a fierce warrior. Come no closer, stranger, for I am Itzur, guardian of the sacred rooster. At that instant, a thief hurled a spear at him, and the stranger cried out, Itzur, get out of the way! Itzur, get out of the way!
Itzur, move! But his warning and dreadful pun had come too late. Itzur was dead, and the thief, rooster in hand, had disappeared as quickly as the August issue of Penthouse.
The stranger, vowing to retrieve the sacred idol, followed the thief, but soon came to a fork in the road, where a lonely but degenerate yak herder tended his flock. "Oh, degenerate yak herder," cried the stranger, "which is the smoother of these two roads for me to follow?" Pointing, the yak herder said, "Highway 1, rough as hell. Highway 2, heaven."
He say anything for a yak. The dark stranger continued his quest for 2 fortnights and 1 full day until he came upon a wise man.
I am looking for a thief, exclaimed the stranger. Your thief is a woman who moves like the beasts of the forest. Then how shall I find her? Asked the stranger. And the wise man replied,
Hunt her. But if we capture this thief, he asked, how shall we hold her? Shall we use the Boston grip? Or shall we use the
Miami Vice? The stranger replied, we'll decide that on Friday at 10 o'clock, 9 Central. What time is it now, he then asked, pointing to a nearby sacred sundial. I can't read Roman numerals, said the wise man, but it looks like it's 1/4
V. I have an idea. We've got to disguise ourselves. And together, they entered a small haberdashery. The Hotper Clothing Company. They greeted the salesman, then asked, how many pairs of Hotper pants do we get with a Hotper suit? 2, said the salesman. And off they went in their suits, disguised as television executives. Their plan was successful. After promising the thief a guest shot in the Piers Adora special, she led them to the sacred rooster of Pankib, which we all know today as the
Pankib Rooster. And as a reward for their bravery, they were given all the cows in India. We're rich. We shall stay together always, said the stranger to the wise man. We shall round up all the cows, and we shall be merchants of milk, vendors of cheese.
Partners in cream. And as they walked hand in hand into the sunset, the wise man turned to the stranger. Tell me, he asked, what is your name? And the dark stranger turned to him and said,
Bill Cosby of The Cosby Show.
We'll be back with Nell Carter and a fabulous finale.
Lily Tomlin's got a mind of her own.
I'm going to come back from the dead.
And it's found a new home.
I can't even die right.
How about a little respect for the deceased?
In Steve Martin's body.
Go like this.
Now, living together is getting a little crowded.
You have no right. You have no right. And you have no class.
It takes a man like Steve Martin to share the soul of a woman like Lily Tomlin. All of Me, rated PG. Starts Friday at select theaters. Check newspapers for locations.
Aspirin was introduced in 1899. Tylenol in 1955. Today, there's Advil, a major development in non-prescription pain relief. Advil contains a non-prescription strength of ibuprofen, the medicine found in the prescription brand Motrin. Just one Advil is as effective as 2 regular aspirin, yet gentler to the stomach than aspirin. If you're aspirin allergic, before taking Advil, ask your doctor. Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
Come on, move it, Dad.
When I work out,
I love the sweat.
Okay.
It's how I get the edge. But afterwards, I want to feel dry and odor-free all day. So Speed Stick Antiperspirant gives me an edge, too. Speed Stick's the wide stick. Goes on dry for man-sized protection in just a few strokes. Whatever game you're in, get the edge.
Let the wide stick give you the edge. Speed Stick Super Dry Antiperspirant.
By Megan.
One reason why Duracell batteries last so long is because we're always improving them. In fact, today's Duracell batteries will last up to 20% longer than the ones we made just 3 years ago. To do it any other way would be, well, the tail wagging the dog. Duracell, the copper top battery. When it comes to making them last longer, we never stop.
This was America in 1980, a nation that wasn't working. Interest rates were at an all-time high, and inflation was at its highest in 65 years. So we rolled up our sleeves and showed that working together, there's nothing we can't do. Today, interest rates are down, inflation is down. Americans are working again, and so is America. And we'll carry on, unafraid, unashamed, and unsurpassed.
In As You Like It, I described the 7 ages of man. The student creeping like a snail to school. The adult with fair round belly. Oh, the senior citizen with shrunk shape. I guess I was wrong.
We didn't know about fitness in my day. Now everyone can stay in shape through all the 7 ages of man and woman.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nell Carter.
We all poked a lot of fun at each other and NBC tonight and had plenty of laughs. But for me, the party was best because of the good feelings we all shared as a family. The way we enjoyed each other as entertainers and as friends. We hope that you folks at home who have helped our dreams come true can share the same feelings we did here tonight when you watch NBC together this fall. Do you remember where you were, what you were doing when you watched the first man walking on the moon? For
hot message from Burger King.
Burger King puts the burgers over a flame. Flame brown's great, there's nothing quite the same. It tastes so good, it leaves you satisfied. Oh, it's great, great balls of fire. Flame brown flavors really dynamite. You get that deep and juicy taste in every bite. It tastes so good, it leaves you satisfied. Oh, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Aren't you hungry for Burger King now?
In 1947, AT&T invented the transistor and ushered in the computer age.
Gentlemen, we've done it.
Well, Watson, watch us now. Introducing AT&T computers with flexibility to grow, to network, to communicate.
Yes, Watson, I see.
The new computers from AT&T Information Systems, when you've got to be right.
Next Monday, can a loving wife save her marriage when her husband desires something more?
Yes, I'm looking for something sexy.
His obsession with a seductive call girl
Let me do it all.
threatens to destroy everything.
Coming back to our bed.
William Shatner's the husband. Sybil Shepherd's the pro.
If there's anything you like better, just tell me.
Together, they share the secrets of a married man.
You are incredible.
Next Monday.
See ya.
Whoa, wait a minute, Betty. Hang on. We have to say a proper goodnight.
Are you kidding me? You can hear what's happening on that stage. Let's get out of here.
No, Betty, come on, please. A proper goodnight.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the goodest of nights.
The fairest of wells.
The fondest of adieux.
The weavest of dirties.
See ya.
Tomorrow's Sneak Week continues on NBC with 2 season premieres. First, it's an all-new A-Team. Then it's the 2-hour movie premiere of Hunter. A Night of Action premieres tomorrow. Now stay tuned as George Burns teaches you how to live to be 100 with special guests Bob Hope, Catherine Bach, the L.A. Rams cheerleaders, and Dynasty's Diane Carroll. It's an all-new hour of fun coming up next.